What is happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So my apologies for the sound in the previous video. A lot of you did comment in the comments section mentioning the sound. I had a few issues with the mic, etc. But that should all be resolved from now. So let's talk about the story that we'll be discussing in today's video, and that will be in regards to Aaron Ramsey. So we do know that Aaron Ramsey's contract is coming to an end at the end of this season, and of course the club and his people are currently still in a stalemate. He's obviously refusing to sign a contract with the terms that have been presented by the club. So basically Aaron Ramsey wants to double his wages. He's on 100+ a week at the moment. I'm not too sure of the figure, but he's currently demanding, according to reports he's currently demanding around £270,000 a week, and the club are certainly refused to give him that amount of money per week. They believe that he's obviously not worth that amount of money, or it's down to the fact that the club can't afford to pay him that much wages. We did hear reports throughout the summer suggesting that the club did have funds to spend on transfers, but what was limiting us in terms of bringing in any other players, of course, we were short of a winger in the summer, is purely because that our wage bill was extremely high. So this obviously coincides with this particular story, or in regards to the wages, in terms of the wage bill, I should say. And I don't see this matter being resolved anytime soon. A couple of weeks ago, or a week ago or so, we were seeing reports suggesting that he is about to sign a new deal, and he's about to put pen to paper, but that's obviously taken a U-turn, and it seems as if the club and his people have obviously reached a stalemate. I personally believe Aaron Ramsey is a key member of the first team. Of course, we saw him actually starting on the bench against Chelsea at the weekend. Of course, Unai Emery wasn't happy with his performance, but him as a player, it seems as if Unai Emery wants him. And what Unai Emery has been saying out in public is he wants him to sign a contract. He wants the player to stay at the club, but it doesn't seem as if they come into a middle ground really between Aaron Ramsey and the club in order for him to agree a new deal. So what happens really if Aaron Ramsey doesn't sign a deal? We may see a situation such as the Alexis Sanchez situation, which is the player will get sold in January. So this January coming, that's when the transfer window reopens. Of course, it may be too late for a foreign club to action a high value transfer in the form of Aaron Ramsey. So I'm sure the club will be demanding something in the region of about 40 to 50 million pounds for the player. And the teams that are being linked with Aaron Ramsey, really, again, domestic clubs, are Chelsea and Man United. So, of course, with Man United, they initially missed out on the transfer of Ramsey when he signed from Cardiff for Arsenal. And he's one of those players that has certainly been on their radar. Fergie really wanted to bring the player in at the time when he was still quite young, but they failed, and Arsenal obviously won the player. But as it seems now, the most likely situation really, if he doesn't sign, will be for him to move in January, and most likely it's going to be a domestic club. But we'll certainly have to wait and see how this one unravels. Of course, Aaron Ramsey is the longest serving player within the squad at the moment. So he's the player with the most experience within the squad, based experience at the club, I should say. And if he does go, of course, it would be a very, very huge blow for the team. But we do have some other players we can plug into those gaps. We've seen the emergence of Gunduzi as well this season. So hopefully this matter can get resolved as soon as possible. But I thought I'll bring you a quick update on the situation. As usual, guys, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you are watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.